Hey, what is up, you guys? I am here with a video today, and I hope it is not too late. I am talking about my best and worst purchases of 2019. I've seen a lot of videos out there that did this, and although some of the items that's on their worst list makes me sad, everybody is very different. Everybody's style is different. So I am going to share that with you guys today. Here's a little disclaimer. This is just my opinions. And if you love it, you love it. It probably works for you and it doesn't work for me, or vice versa, or I love it and you hate it. It's just a talking session. So let's begin. I'm just gonna do it good and bad, and I'm gonna rotate it that way just so it doesn't seem like such a Debbie Downer and then into a high, but let's get started. So I'm going to start off with a good purchase of 2019. So that is going to be this Dior Sorayama earring. It is just one earring. This is from the Dior home section, and I have to tell you, when I first saw this earring, I had to have it. This is the only thing that I had gotten from that collection that I can think of, but I know I love it because this is probably my most worn earring, and I wear it with everything. Like, I wear on the opposite side some other different brand, or I don't wear anything at all. I love this earring to death, and I think I have gotten one of the most compliments on this earring. Man, if they made more of these in upcoming collections, I'm more than likely to add whatever cool stuff they have in the future. Like a Stussy one would be amazing. So one of the items that I thought was a worst purchase for 2019 is these Louis Vuitton iPhone cases. Okay, so I didn't buy all three within the year. I think the most recent one that I got was, this is the black monogram in shadow. This was, I believe, for the iPhone 10 Max. So, I mean, okay, so this one here, I bought it. This was when they first came out, and the sticky part in the back, you were not able to restick like the new one. So, of course, it got better within time. So I have gotten a tip from the people who work there to put a clear case on. That's why you see this here. I love this to death, but the reason why, you know, and it's a common issue for all of them, is if you look at the spine here, they start to crack and then they start to peel. Of course, you can tell within time. So this is the first one that I got, second, and the third. As the technology started to improve every year, so did how they made this case. So you can see worst got much better, and then, you know, it's much better. So I'm not too sure if this is something that I'll continue to buy in the future. However, I do love them. They made life so easy. You know, I was able to put my card in here. I didn't have to carry so much things. However, in the last couple ones, I've been buying the Rimowa cases, which I'm a huge Rimowa fan, so that is why I switched to that. But I am not going to buy any more of these that I know of. Not right now anyway. Never say never. I love them when, you know, other brands weren't making any iPhone cases, but now that they are, this is probably ones that I'll not use again. And just a pro tip, the newer ones, the sticky part is like a bunch of suction cups. So that's why you're able to stick and unstick and position it. But the thing about that too is the newer versions tend to bend and lift at the camera area. So that's another reason why I'm more than likely not going to get these in the future. Another good thing is I'm trying to stay away from talking too much about Dior, guys. When you guys watched my wish list, you said a lot of people were like, wow, that's a lot of Dior. And you know what? Yes, it was. But I think these wish lists you can change. You know what I mean? Like, I'm probably gonna do an update maybe every quarter to see what I checked off or what I took off and what I added in. So yeah, that was a lot of Dior. But I'm gonna talk about another Dior piece that I absolutely love. So this is the Oblique sheer shirt. This is my most worn shirt, guys. I love this shirt so much. The black is on my wish list. So I can't really say much more about this shirt. The fact that I love it, it's oblique, it's see-through, it looks fantastic on men and women. I love it. Can't wait to get and add a black one to my collection. Now another one that is on the worst purchase. So I had purchased this Fendi from the men's section wallet on chain, and you know what, I think it's because it's also black. I don't wear too much black bags. Lately I noticed those are ones that I just don't gravitate much to, and if I am going to, I go more Chanel in that sense. I still think it's a cool wallet. I've never worn it, and it's a bummer because you can start to see, even if I didn't wear it, you can see this part is kind of transferring over into the leather credit card section here. It's still really great with the pebbled leather, and then you have the smooth calf leather. You have the little mini logo up in the front. But let's be honest, I only bought this more than likely for the strap. So I got this, it came with this gray and black FF logo strap, and I really liked the color combination on this. I paired it with my little mini Porter duffel in this navy blue, and I just think the gray and the black Fs go so well with this navy blue. I can even interchange it with the little black version I have of this duffel as well. Let's be honest, that's what I bought it for, and I've never used it. Maybe I might part ways with it for anybody who's interested, but I'm gonna have to keep the strap. So, and then a great purchase. Let's drift from Dior and let's get into my very first baguette from Fendi. It is another Porter piece. My husband and I are obsessed with Porter, and you know, when I first saw or heard that they were making a baguette, I knew this was going to be my very first one. I've always liked the baguettes. However, I wasn't one of those people who needed to have it. Because they came out with a Porter collaboration, I knew I had to get it. This is probably my most used Porter bag out of all the Porter things that I do have. The durable nylon is fantastic. I use this and not have to worry. Hawaii weather is very unpredictable. I even brought this when I went to Japan previously in October, and it was so great in the rain. It dried really quickly. I really don't have to worry about it. It comes with 3 straps. So it comes with the top handle. It also comes with the longer handle, and you can even do it as a belt bag as well. It comes with a different strap with a really substantial buckle on it. It has the side pocket on the back, which is easy access. I never realized how much I loved bags with pockets in the back. It is just so easy for me to stick my cell phone in, and I mean, I'm really not that picky about styles. As long as I love it, I love it. But this would be my third best purchase in 2019. A worst one is these. And I hate to put Christian Dior in my worst list, but as cool as these earrings are, this is from Dior Home, and I know I said I hate crystals. I didn't know when I bought them initially they had crystals on it, and I honestly didn't know when I bought them either they were magnetic. The problem with these is that they are magnetic. My ears, especially my right ear, is very, very sensitive. So when I had put this on, and you would think that the magnet wouldn't bug my ear so much because it's not like a post that goes through my ear. Oh, but let me tell you, my ear was so irritated. It turned red. It turned rashy, like itchy rashy. And I guess throughout the day, I didn't realize that I was scratching it so hard that my right ear was bleeding. So as much as I think these are so cute with the CD on it and you can't really tell, this is my absolute worst purchase of 2019. The only reason why I still keep this is because I'm still able to use them as maybe like little brooches, like add on to like some bunch of brooches that I put together. But otherwise that, they kill my ear. My ears are way too sensitive for anything magnetic. And yeah, it was a really bad experience. So this was one of my worst, probably the worst in 2019. And a good purchase is a pretty recent purchase, but I realized how much I loved it. I don't know why I never bought any small size belts from Louis Vuitton before, but I think I also love it because it is in the reverse print, and then the opposite you have the regular monogram color in the géant print. I had to really stop myself from wearing this belt because I was overdoing it, because that's how much I love it. So I would love to add more smaller, skinnier belts like this in the future. Maybe one that has a different colored buckle. Because they're removable and they're reversible, I would be able to use this on other belts as well. I'm currently on a hunt. It's not on my wish list. I didn't think I need to put it on. Just a plain belt, plain ass belt. I do have a navy plain ass belt, but I don't want to use it because I use a lot of not navy colors. So, and it's obviously navy. So I need a plain ass belt. Any suggestions below would be great. I know you're probably going to tell me I can find plain ass belts anywhere. And I don't know why I keep saying plain ass belts. However, I still want them to be in, you know, really good quality so that I don't have to think about it. I had a plain ass belt. Here we go again. I had a plain ass belt a few years ago, and I used it so much the leather stretched out and eventually it broke. So I don't want one that's going to easily die out on me. So any cool plain belts, let me know. Another worst purchase. Some people are probably not going to like me for this because there's a lot of collectors for this. So one of my worst purchases in 2019 is luggage tags, guys. I don't think I'm ever going to get luggage tags anymore. I don't really wear them. I don't put them on my bags. Same thing I feel like for bandeaus. Like I buy them, but I really don't use them on my bags. I think the last time I've ever used it was when I got that bucket bag from Teddy Blake, which I love. I love it with the, I actually really love it with the bandeaus. However, on any of my other bags, I don't really care for it. So I have, these are the only ones that I have here. Well, no, I have a couple on some of my luggage pieces and like from Remo and stuff that I'm not showing you guys, but this is just some of the things I'm showing you. And these three here are the ones, I'm sorry, these two here are the ones that I did get in 2019. I only got this because it came with a travel pack, but then I ended up getting another one because this is no longer my last name. So it just sits there, and I did want to get another one because of the cute Vivienne on it. I do have one with like the year of the dog. I don't even know where it is, but luggage tags, it's really just not my thing. So I don't know if I might sell these in the future. Let's see. But I do love this one. I don't think this is something that I'll get rid of. I really wanted to get them for every place that, every country that I went to. So I'm really behind. I need to get a Japan one, but those are the only countries I've been to so far. So no rush, I guess. And the last good piece is my very first saddle. So I don't know why I can't commit to a regular saddle, and I talked about that on my wish list, but I think just this is more my style. I'm not too girly, and I think that's probably why I don't invest in the regular saddles, but I really do like this. The fabric on this is really great. Of course it is oblique. So what's in this? It feels like something's in this. Oh, it's the book. So I really do like this a lot. I feel like I don't have to worry too much about how, you know, this wears. It's one of those bags, again, you don't really have to worry about so much about like the weather or anything like that. The buckle is fantastic. And I just think this is more my style than a regular saddle. I do really like this. Dior is just killing me with everything that they do nowadays. And then my very last worst purchase of 2019 is this band or guitar strap here. And don't get me wrong, I really love it. I have so many things that look just like this, like the bracelets and everything. It's just, I'm only able to really use this as like a shoulder strap. I am too broad and I'm too wide here to use it as a crossbody. And if I do use it as a crossbody, because it does look like it sits more like a bum bag, because I do have a belt styled saddle bag that I do use this with, but it's so thick that it cuts into my neck, and it irritates my neck and I get a rash, and it just, oh, I can't do it. Like, as much as I love Christian Dior, again, it's just, I very rarely reach for this. I do love it. I think it does make the outfit look, I think it just pulls your outfit together, especially putting it, you know, on a bag. It just gives it a look. It's a look. It's a look. I just, I can't. This, I think, is just too thick. I don't know what it, yeah, I just can't. It kills me, because it is such a beautiful, beautiful bag. I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful strap. I love it because it's so beautiful. It looks so great on. It's just, when it starts cutting into your neck or starts messing with you, just like the damn magnetic earrings, you're over it. You're over it real quick. But guys, that wraps up my 5 best and worst purchases of 2019. I would like to know what you think is your best and worst that you had purchased in 2019. I love hearing these things, because I sometimes think that I'm crazy that I love something that someone else hates, but everybody is really different. You know how that is. And if you guys haven't checked out my Instagram, please do. Here I talk about it all the time. And if you guys haven't subscribed, why not? Subscribe, press the button down below, hit the bell so you can get notifications and you don't forget about me. Thanks, guys. Bye.